Hey there, YouTube fam. It is Info Girl. Welcome back to my channel. Now, one of the biggest struggles people face when applying for credit cards is low income. Now, maybe you're working part time, maybe you're in between jobs, or maybe you're just starting out financially. Now, most banks want to see high income and perfect credit scores. But here's the truth, there are still cards in 2025 that people can get approved for with low income. And some of them can actually turn into high limit cards over time if you use them right. Today, I'm breaking down five amazing credit cards that people with low income are getting approved for this year. I'll also go over their futures, income requirements, and a few insider hacks to maximize your chances of approval. So stick around until the end because I'll also share a bonus tip about credit unions that could definitely change the game for you. Now, Capital One Platinum MasterCard. Now, this is one of the most common starter cards for people with limited income. I also had this credit card during when I had bad credit and bankruptcy as well, but that's in another video. Now, Capital One is known for being more flexible. Many reports approval with monthly income as low as 800 up to $1,000. So if you have low income, you definitely can still be approved for this Capital One MasterCard. Now, it's designed for people with average to fair credit. So, if you have a credit score between 580 and 670, I definitely do recommend this card. Now, no annual fee. And it reports to all three major credit bureau, which is key if you are looking to build your personal credit. Now, hitting perks after 6 months of on time payments, Capital One does review you automatically for a credit limit increase. Now, I can say sometimes it can take a little bit of while to build that relationship with Capital One to show them that you are responsible, even if you have bad credit. Now, this makes it a getaway card. It might not start off high, but it can grow with you over time. When I did get this card, I did have a credit limit of $300. And to this day, I still have it. And now I have a credit limit of $8,000 with Capital One Platinum MasterCard. I also want to mention with this credit card, it is soft pre approval. So if you want to see if you can pre qualify before actually taking on the responsibility of a new credit card, they definitely give you the chance to. That way you can see your amount before actually accepting the terms and the conditions. Now, the next card on the list is Discover Its Secured Credit Card. Now, this secured route is one of the best for low income applicants because your deposit equals your limit. Discover It Secured only requires a $200 minimum deposit, making it accessible. Now, approvals don't weigh income as heavy because the deposit reduces the bank risk. Rewards are at 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants, up to $1,000 quarterly, and 1% on everything else. After 7 months, Discover automatically reviews your account for an unsecured upgrade. Many people start around 200 to 500 and later graduate with 2,000 or $5,000 limits. So this credit card is definitely to help you build your FICO credit score by 30 points in less than 6 months. And another great thing about this credit card is you can check if you are a pre-approved before actually applying. And they also have a easy application. Another amazing thing about this credit card, they do not have no annual fee. So again, with Discover It Secured Card, it makes it easier for you to build your credit if you are looking to do just that. Now, our next card on the list is Petal One. Now, with this card, there is no annual fee. Petal is different. Instead of focusing only on your credit report, they use your cash score. Now, this connects to your bank account to see how you manage your money, things like deposits, spending, and bill payments. Now, this makes it perfect for low income applicants or those with thin credit profiles. Now, minimum income reports as low as $12,000 a year, $1,000 a month have gotten approved. And they do have limits starting at 500 all the way up to $1,000. Another great thing about this credit card is there is no annual fee, and they often report generous limit increases if you use it responsibly. Now, this card is for people, again, that is looking to build their credit. You can get cash back at selected merchants between 1 and 10%. They do have a high APR, roughly at 28.99%, and on the higher end, 33.99%. Now, our next card is Credit One Bank Platinum Visa. Now, Credit One gets mixed reviews, but it's one of the fewer banks that regularly approvals or that approve low income applicants. Now, annual fees usually are between $39 and $75. They do report to all three major credit bureaus, which helps build your credit profile. Now, many applicants report approvals with income as low as $1,200 a month, even with weaker credit scores. Now, while the fees aren't quite that great, which I know, this card can serve as a stepping stone. Use it for 6 to 12 months, pay on time, then move up to better cards. Now, when I did have poor credit, I did have this card particularly. I still do have this card. This is one of my oldest credit cards I have had. And I've talked about this openly about bankruptcy and having bad credit a few years ago. So this was definitely one of my favorite cards. And I did graduate to a bigger credit limit. Right now, I'm at $5,000. And I think that is the most this card goes up to. I haven't asked for a increase, but they normally give you increases every 3 to 6 months. Now, with this credit card, you can also pre qualify without hurting your credit. And again, I recommend this credit card for anyone that's looking to rebuild credit, everyday purchases, and earning cashback rewards. Now, card number 5 is OpenSky Secured Visa. Now, these are the easiest cards on the list. No credit check requires at all. That's right, so approval doesn't depend on your credit score. Now, it does require a refundable security deposit of $200 or more, but no income check makes it a perfect credit card for very low income applicants. Now, they do report to all three major credit bureaus. You can control your own limits by how much you deposit. Some start small, then increase their deposits later to boost their reported credit line. Now, many people use OpenSky as their first approval before moving on to bigger cards. Now, they do have three amazing credit cards that can definitely help you build your credit. They have a new one. Actually, it's the OpenSky Visa, which they do have a minimum deposit of $100, a monthly fee of $2. They have the Open Sky Visa, which we just talked about, $200 deposit and an annual fee of 35. And then they have the Open Sky Plus, which is a minimum security deposit of $300 and no annual fee. Now, I do think all of these credit cards that we just went over are really great for people that are looking to rebuild their credit. Now, here is our bonus tip. Now, bonus tip is local credit unions like Navy Federal, DCU, and PenFed often approve members with lower income than bigger banks. Now, if you're wondering why, they focus on relationships banking. So, if you have or if you open a checking account, set up direct deposit, or keep some money in your savings, your chances of approval jumps. Now, many credit union cards also come with higher limits than entry level bank cards. Now, if you're wondering how to boost your approval odds, always report all sources of income, job, side hustles, social security, child support, anything goes. You want to make sure that you apply through pre-qualification tools first. So Capital One, Discover, Petal all have them. Keep your utilization under 30%, ideally under 10%. Pay on time every time, and nothing matters more than your future approval. If you're denied, do not panic. Look at secured cards and circle banks in 6 months after building history. I also want to mention if you guys are looking to build your credit, I do have credit dispute letters posted on my website, creditwithinfo.com. There you will find the tools to help you rebuild your personal credit. So there you go. 5 credit cards that approve you with low income in 2025, plus some insider tips to increase your approval odds. Now, I want you all to comment below and let me know which one are you applying for this year. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check the description for links to my website and tools to help you build your credit the smart way. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.